This is a Next Weather Alert from CBS News Miami.
And right now at 4, it is a Next Weather Alert day. More storms are on the way for South Florida. Good afternoon and welcome to CBS News Miami's 4 p.m. Quickcast. I'm Naja Sherman. Let's get right to Next Weather meteorologist Dave Warren. He joins us now from the Next Weather Sphere with the latest track. Dave.
Yes, we had a little break here midday as expected here. That morning rain moved out, but now another wave of shower storms moving in. That has the potential to produce more gusty downpours. A flood watch remains in effect. More rain on top of areas that had inches of rain this morning could lead to more flooding. And again, you could get a strong wind gust or two as these work their way through the area. Next Weather Radar is tracking all of this, redeveloping now. We're seeing it move along the Gulf Coast into the interior as well. Inland Broward County is getting a shower, even a storm that's right along Alligator Alley. That will continue to move right off to the northeast here. And a cluster of lightning strikes there right along the Gulf Coast. So these are storms that are intensifying and moving east to northeast here. They'll be working their way through the area over the next few hours. Had a little bit of activity there just to our south, and that's pushing north as well. Now the rain so far, this is estimated by the radar, anywhere that's that purple color indicating about 3 inches of rain, had a spot or two there in the Keys. We had about 3 inches of rain west of Homestead, but a swath of 2 inches of rain this morning led to some flood reports up and down the Miami-Dade and Broward County here. This could lead to more flooding tonight, so be on the lookout for these flooded roadways. Sun's going down. By the time that gets here, you could run into some roadways that are flooded this evening because there's another wave of rain coming into the area. The actual radar or rain sites, weather sites here reporting about 4 inches of rain in Miami, 2 inches in Homestead, and about 1.75 inches there in Fort Lauderdale. So much needed rain just coming all at once. It does lead to some flooding problems there. A flood watch remains in effect this evening. Temperatures are into the mid 80s there. They were hovering into the lower 80s. Could be dropping again with that next round of rain coming into the area. This goes through all the way Tuesday morning. A flood watch is in effect. There's no advisories or warnings yet. If anything pops up, we'll see it here. But right now the potential is there just for more flooding. And as these storms move in, they could contain a gust of wind, maybe a strong to even severe storm is possible. This is a marginal severe weather risk. The rain tracker showing the activity that's continuing to redevelop and work its way into the area here over the next few hours. There's that line of showers developing by 10 o'clock tonight. It's all trying to work its way out of the area. It's still around by 11 o'clock. We'll keep showers going overnight, but the alert ends at midnight because these are transitioning just to scattered showers, not nearly as strong or as severe as they were, and they are on their way out. You could wake up to some rain showers around Tuesday, but overall we're seeing that wind turning to the west. The dry air is out there, it's moving in, and we're seeing the rain showers pushing out of the area here. Additional rain accumulations could be a bit heavy at times there, especially to the south, with these heavier bands of rain continuing to work into the area. There's the showers Tuesday morning. The front moves out, the dry air moves in, high pressure is in control for the rest of the week, so our rain chances going way down here. After about a 40% chance Tuesday, we're only at 10% Wednesday. We'll keep it dry all the way till the start of next week, where we could see a little bit of moisture beginning to push into the area here. Showers and storms continue to work their way through the area tomorrow, but we're drying out in the afternoon as temperatures hover into the mid 80s. No more Next Weather Alert tomorrow. Rain shower to Tuesday to Wednesday, but there's Thursday, Friday, Saturday dry. Temperatures are pushing back up to 90 by the end of the weekend and next week.
All right, Dave, thank you. Our team coverage continues with CBS News Miami's Terry Hornstein. She spoke to neighbors in Northwest Miami-Dade who dealt with flooded streets.
The rain heading in before the sun came up Monday morning all over South Florida.
It's so crazy.
Daniel Bernanson says he is thankful for the pumps on his flood-prone street in Edgewater, but not sure he will stay long-term in this neighborhood.
I'm renting, so I can move wherever I want.
Across Miami-Dade, the beach, Brickell, downtown, pounded by rain. A portion of Biscayne Boulevard closed because of the flooding. Miami-Dade Fire Rescue with a warning.
It's never a good idea to walk or drive through flooded areas.
Anna Maria Delfani, who's lived on the beach for more than 10 years, knows about flooding all too well.
The last pour, I don't remember, I think it was a few weeks ago, our cars almost drowned.
But she says she needed to take her pups out and is keeping them protected from the rain as best she can.
It's just been going and going, and my little dogs needed to go outside, so we decided to dress up and get out there.
In Broward, much of the same. Heavy downpours making for a messy commute. Parking garages in Miami Beach, Hollywood, and Fort Lauderdale now open for residents worried about the flooding. A soggy start with more rain on the way.
It's raining and it's crazy.
And a reminder, it is never a good idea to drive through flood waters. There are parking garages in Miami Beach, Fort Lauderdale, Hollywood, open to residents if they want to put their vehicles onto higher ground. We have the full list on our website, cbsmiami.com, and we'll have live team coverage tonight starting at 5. We have new developments on a shooting out of Fort Lauderdale. Surveillance video captured the moments after a shooting outside a bar. It happened overnight. CBS News Miami's Bree Buckley has the story.
Surveillance video shows people running out of the Lounge 84 bar and grill on Marina Mile early Monday morning, just before 4. You see cars here taking off before police arrive. Fort Lauderdale PD says there was a shooting that appears to have started in the parking lot, then continued into the road. Multiple cars were involved and 2 people were taken into custody. No victims were treated on scene, but police say someone took themselves to a hospital in Tamarack with non-life-threatening injuries. An evidence marker could be seen right outside the door as crime scene investigators took pictures. Across the street, we spotted this black car with the airbags deployed and a flat tire near the scene, as well as this Corvette. Police were investigating both cars before they were towed, but have not confirmed how they're related to the shooting.
As for the names of the 2 people who have been arrested and their pending charges, Fort Lauderdale police say that information is not being released at this time. A man is in jail facing video voyeurism and battery charges. Officials say he allegedly recorded people in a Dolphin Mall restroom. It happened at the cosmetic company store. Fernando Dorta admitted to the crime. He was a worker at the store. Police obtained video of him putting a pen attached with a camera facing a toilet in a restroom. Now to the latest on the Trump presidency. President Trump said he may speak with the Chinese president at the end of the week. The 2 sides announced that they've reached a temporary agreement regarding tariffs. CBS News Miami's Taurine Small reports from the White House.
President Trump left the White House for a trip to the Middle East hours after his administration jointly announced with China a temporary de-escalation of the trade war between the 2 countries.
They were very happy to be able to do something with us.
The agreement calls for the U.S. to lower its 145% tariff on Chinese goods to 30%, while the retaliatory tariff China imposed on the U.S. drops to 10%.
They've agreed to open China, fully open China. And I think it's going to be fantastic for China. I think it's going to be fantastic for us.
The agreement is only for 90 days while negotiations continue. Now the president is turning his attention to the Middle East with a 4-day trip to Saudi Arabia, Qatar, and the United Arab Emirates. The focus of this trip is business talks, but looming over this visit are the biggest issues in the region, including the war in Gaza and talks with Iran about its nuclear weapons program. Before he left, the president weighed in on reports that Qatar is planning to give the U.S. a luxury jet that he could use as Air Force One.
I would never be one to turn down that kind of an offer. I mean, I could be a stupid person, say, no, we don't want a free, very expensive airplane. But I thought it was a great gesture.
The potential gift has sparked criticism from Democrats and others who say it's unethical, if not illegal. In a statement, an official from Qatar said the matter is under review and no decision has been made yet. Taurine Small, CBS News, the White House.
The president floated the idea of taking a detour to Turkey while he is away. That's where ceasefire talks between Russia and Ukraine are scheduled to take place later in the week. When we come back, we have the latest as disgraced hip-hop mogul Sean Diddy Combs' trial is underway. The federal criminal trial of Sean Diddy Combs is officially underway in Manhattan. Combs stands accused of 5 counts, including racketeering and sex trafficking. CBS News Miami's Jared Hill reports.
The mother of Sean Diddy Combs, along with his 6 oldest children, filed into court Monday as his sex trafficking trial got underway.
He's engaged, he's ready to go, he's ready to put on his defense.
The disgraced music mogul looked on as federal prosecutors called him a larger-than-life businessman who committed crime after crime for 20 years, including kidnapping, arson, drug offenses, sex crimes, bribery, and obstruction. The 55-year-old is accused of running a criminal enterprise since at least 2004. Prosecutors allege he abused, threatened, and coerced women and others around him to fulfill his sexual desires. In opening statements, Combs' attorneys acknowledged his faults, but said those aren't the crimes charged here. They contend prosecutors are trying to turn sexual relations between consenting adults into their criminal case and urged jurors to approach it with an open mind. A racially diverse group of 8 men and 4 women ranging in age from their 30s to their 70s will ultimately decide Diddy's fate. The jury was finalized and sworn in earlier in the day after the judge rejected the defense's argument that prosecutors tried to get black prospective jurors off the case.
Neither side is looking for the perfect juror. You want a juror that's willing to understand and not let their life experiences pollute what they need to do.
Combs' ex-longtime girlfriend, Cassie Ventura, is expected to testify during the trial. Prosecutors allege Combs sexually exploited and brutally beat her for years, including during the 2016 incident captured on a hotel surveillance video in Los Angeles. Combs has pleaded not guilty to all charges. Jared Hill, CBS News, New York.
The trial is expected to last up to 8 weeks. If convicted on all charges, Combs faces up to 15 years in prison. Join us for our special Dolphins 2025 schedule release show this coming Wednesday at 8 p.m. Join Mike Cunyo, Samantha Rivera, and John Comjemi covering key matchups this coming season. You can watch it streaming on CBS News, Miami.com, Pluto TV, and the CBS News app. That does it for your CBS News Miami Quickcast. I'm Naja Sherman. Stay tuned for more news right here on CBS News Miami, and have a great day.